So I thought I'd share some different things about me. I am currently struggling physically after the ordeal and the psychosis. And I feel like I'm out of the psychosis. Like, I feel like as if this fog has lifted. Oh my God. It's like I could breathe again. But my body, like, I'm absolutely shaken to my core. Shaken. And I'm shocked. I'm shocked about everything that I experienced because I really did go through a major life health crisis that lasted 2 whole years. My goodness, the destruction. And I know I've made people feel uncomfortable, and I think that's part of the lessons that I'm learning about myself, so that I can be a functioning human being again, because it's been a long time since I've been able to do that. Now, there's some really interesting things happening to me right now. I've got to be honest with you. Like, my conscious mind has been waking up so much. Like, I'm like, 1 minute I'm like really weak and I'm lying down, and then all of a sudden I'm just getting up, putting a song on, putting headphones on, and then I'm like talking like the quantum fields I can get. I can move through it. I can move energy. Right, and I'll tell you what, the fucking feelings I'm getting in my body. Is this what Reiki is? Because I haven't actually done anything like that. Is that what healing? Is that how to be a healer with your energy? I'm really going down a very spiritual path right now. And the things that I'm seeing in my energy field are amazing. Like there was meaning to it all. And this is my time now, because I've got 3 court cases coming up for different things. I feel like now's my time I've wrote so much about it that now's my time. Like, I'm fighting for Pip. I applied for Pip after what happened because it bedbound me. And I've been fighting for it ever since, and I've got the tribunal on Monday. And I hope that I've delivered enough about what has been going on with me, because I genuinely needed that shit. Like, I worked, paid my taxes and everything. And when I needed help financially, I've had to fight 2 years for it in the courts, which is just... So I've had a really terrible 2 years, financially, physically, mentally, everything. But that now I feel like I'm feeling positive about Monday. And it's like I think it's some sort of lunar eclipse or new moon on Monday. Now, I worship the moon, the power. Oh, you have no idea. It's real occult stuff. It's fabulous. Really interesting stuff. And I feel like I've been manifesting abundance through energy, because I studied that your energy can define what experience you have as a human. So if you understand it at a deeper level and get into the energy fields, you can manipulate it to your will, meaning that you have positive experiences and you just start winning because the energies is working in your favor. And I feel like I'm getting to that point. I don't believe I'm there yet. Like, because I'm still frozen in time. Like, I barely move out of either my bed or my sofa. Like, I haven't spoke to anybody since coming out of hospital. I can't. I'm just so humiliated by it all. Like, I made it a fucking public meltdown. Like, what the fuck? And then I come out of it like, why did I do that? Oh my God. And then I come to the conclusion from everything that happened that I wasn't in my right state of mind for 2 years, I thought. But the real deep psychosis started a year ago. Oh my God. All I could see, they were driving me around the whole of the country, and my guides were these voices that I was hearing. So I was seeing things and hearing things. They were around me. Oh my God, and they felt amazing, But then I started divination and picking up things from the divine, and I was getting led by trickster spirits and stuff, so they were fucking with me. It was mad because I kept going to this one building and I kept seeing this like vision about like a government official, because it's a building that nobody lives in, like it's like an old parish, and you get into it by a code and you can use it for like kids' parties, and so it's just like a hall where you can do meetings and stuff. Now I kept picking up in the energy that this government official who had access to the code to that particular building, could go to the council for it. This, I don't know who it is, but I kept being led that there's a government official using that building because he's got the code, so he doesn't have to register that he's using the building. And he goes there every weekend or not every weekend. It weren't every weekend, it was different. But they go there regular with kids, their kids, and do naughty things. I was picking up a girl and a boy, young. And I kept going back to it. And then one time I called the police to go and have a look with it. I couldn't remember the name of the parish, and by the time they got there, it was empty. Because I went there and I swore they were there. I swore because I was led there. And then I was like checking at 4 in the morning to see what happened. And oh God, it was just madness, and it might not be real. But then now I look into the energy field, I believe that I did sense something, because it was everywhere I was going and they were telling me about these businesses that are connected to the trafficking, how it's connected. I was going to the actual locations, like these farms in the middle of nowhere, having really dark energy around them, where they dispose of like particular cargo. And it was like they were driving me to learn all about it. So I know which companies which have a CEO that has stepped into the darkness of that particular world. I don't believe all of them have, but I believe there's a lot that have been put in that situation to cross those lines so that they could then be in the pockets of certain people because they've done naughty things that would ruin their lives. So then they're in control then, so they're puppets. And anyway, I like, my whole guidance was this need to help these people, because I was sensing it everywhere. Like I was picking up, like I was watching and I was noticing suspicious activity with trafficking, with other forms of that being forced, and yeah, all of it. Like I was like on a mission, and I was being sent places, and I was seeing real things as well as things in the energy. And now that I'm out of psychosis and I've got like a clearer way of looking at things, I realise when you pick things up on the energy, you can really misinterpret it, because it's kind of like symbolism. And in psychosis, you're not thinking straight. You cannot think straight. You're in your mind, you're in a completely different reality to reality. That's what I started recognising. It was like I wasn't in the same reality as people. And that's why I had to go to the mental institution, because I was like malfunctioning, like, and it was scary to people and stuff. My face changed and everything. It was mad, like my body, everything. It was like it controlled everything, and it took over. I was like I was possessed. It was like I was possessed. And I think that's what scares people, is they think that it looks like they're possessed, but they're not. Their mind has stepped into a frequency that's not reality, that is then seeing things that potentially is not there, but then potentially could be there, because it could be that they're stepping into the spirit realm. So there's I kind of look at both in that sense, that like, is it you step into delusion where you just make it up in your head, or you step into spirit realm, or you step into another dimension that's real but just on a different plane, but we're all on top of each other in these mad like layers. Like, it's mad. It's mad. The things that I know now and the things that I'm looking at now, I'm like, am I picking this up right? Because I really do want to help that industry. Like, honestly, like, it would be a fucking passion of mine. Oh, fucking hell, I tell you what. Oh, that purpose will drive me. It will drive me to help them. And what I'm being shown now is an idea. And it's like I can see the bigger picture of it all, of how it could go down, along with the infrastructure of it all. So it's legit, legal, all of that. I know how to do all of that as well. It's mad. It's like this mad idea, but they're telling me that, like, because of the work that I've been doing energetically, I'm going to naturally draw in abundance. So now would be the time to do the actions of this idea that they're giving me to follow the energy, so that it's successful. Because the money that's raised, it's not for me. Like, all the money that comes my way now, apart from the PIP money, that is for my charity that I'll be setting up. But I've been doing a lot of energy work to manifest abundance. And I believe that's why it wasn't, you know, when people get to that spiritual point, they do manifest their best lives. But for me, it's not just for me, because it's going to help a lot of people that I am in desperate need of helping, because they fucking have got my attention so deeply. I can't look away anymore. I can't. My God won't allow it. And I do believe that I've connected to God's source energy in my heart chakra. And I believe that I've connected to the divine through my crown chakra, my third eye and my crown chakra. I do the proper spiritual shit with it. And I believe now all of that experience that I went through was to reshape me to a better life, a better existence. I was drowning in misery. I wasn't where I should have been. And I believe it was as if the universe just fucking blew my life up all at once, and I just crashed. I could not handle what was happening. It was just pure destruction after destruction. Honestly, I'm going to write so many books from this shit that I've experienced. It's been insane. Like, I can't remember, like, my first 38 years. All I can think of now is the last 2. It was all consuming for me. But now I'm like, ooh, have I gone, like, suss something out with this, like, occult magic energy work? Because I'm starting to think I'm onto something, you know. I'll tell you what, I talk to them and I check online, like, the names that I get told, and they're the people have connected to these particular names spiritually as well. So, like, I've been down this road a long time to know that what I'm feeling is real. Like, I am spiritually connected, and I can connect to what else is in the energetic field, because it's all around us. The aliens have always been around us. They've been on a different frequency, and the evolution is bringing us closer to them so that we can connect again, because we lost our connection going on a really low frequency of, like, control, fear, and all of that. And the evolution is that we rise to the love frequency as planet Earth ascends into heaven on earth. Like, I think that's what was promised, was a new world. And everyone's interpreted it as however they've interpreted it, and we won't fully know until we get to that point, I suppose. But my belief systems now is that we are going into some fabulous times, friends. Fabulous. Well, I think it's going to be chaos first and then fabulous. That's the signs, and that's what the world is showing at the minute. But I think that this new earth is a choice, and it's to do with your mind. It's to do with your mind. It's all to do with the conscious mind. And I've been deep trying to learn it, to try and understand what was going on with me. Like, I've got a real mental health condition now that I'll forever live with. It's going to be a lifelong challenge for me now. Like, my life has forever changed from what I went through, and freeing my soul on this page has done more good for me than anything could have. And it freed me, and now I'm ready to listen to my God and my angels to do right and work in service to humanity. I suppose that's what you give your life to, is that service to humanity, charity work. Oh, I'm going to liven the show up when I start doing my charity events with my book, getting all the women dressed as Greek goddesses and the kids like in their costumes playing. That is a good charity event to get people together, get all the energy flowing. Let's raise some money. Let's go help these babies and these women in these terrible situations. Let's raise awareness, like we are against this trafficking industry, and we are going to unite like human beings and come together, and we're going to raise money, because abundance is in our favour now. Universally, the angels have said, universally, that abundance is in our favour, but we don't need to store it all like they do. We share it. We share it amongst people that need it, because money's shit anyway. It's human life is more important. And I tell you what, the idea I've got to set these people up, because it's going to be like a safe haven where they'll be registered and looked after, but they will be set up with money. That's what the money will be for, is to give them the money to get started again with a new identity and all of that, so that they can start a fresh life without the worry of being hunted because of their knowledge of what they know about the industry. They will literally be like disappeared into the face of the earth, somewhere safe, and they'll start again. They won't cause any trouble. They won't talk about like what they've been experiencing, or what they won't come for. They won't come for justice. They will be taken away to safety, so that they can have a start again and heal. And I tell you what, that thought and that idea, I'm here for it. Oh, I'm here for it, and I'm feeling very hopeful now that the world is starting to wake up to what's really going on, and it's not pretty, but we can help. We can help. Like, we don't need to go to war. We can help by peace, love and light, but like just getting them to safety, just helping them, giving them somewhere to call, to say, I need help. Because I was calling out for help for a really long time, and I fucking couldn't get it. And I want to make sure that these people can have it. And it's a dream of mine now, and I'm feeling like I've done all the manifesting to get the energy coming my way, so that I can use the money for my God's mission. It's my God's mission, and it's mine, and I'm dedicated. Oh, you have no idea. I'm dedicated. I hope it's not been a fantasy. I've been told it's a fantasy for a long time. I hope it's not. I hope that it was real visions. Because sometimes they are fantasy and sometimes they are real visions. I'm still learning to pick up correctly. I do still pick things up wrong. But I'm in a learning process now. But I tell you what, this nonce radar, now I understand why they've given me this shit gift. Like, it's not fun, but I'd say anybody who has hurt a child moving forward with me, just make sure that you don't come near me, because if I pick it up in the energy, I'm going to look you straight in the eye. I'm not going to say anything, I'm not going to out you or anything, but I'll look you straight in the eye, so I know, which will make you face yourself in the mirror of what you're doing or what you've done in the past, whether you've done it once or multiple times. If you have crossed that line, just make sure that you do not stand anywhere near me, because I will make you look in the mirror at that, because you have no idea the damage it causes. I know the damage it causes. So I want to do my part to help humanity through this fucking shit show world that we live in. And that's my contribution, is to try and build this idea to help them. Ugh. I hope it's not a dream. I hope it's a vision. I do.